Hello and welcome back to our series on Hidden Figures by Margot Lee Shetterly. In this video, we'll be diving into Chapter 2 titled Mobilization, where we'll learn about the pivotal role women played during the United States mobilization for World War II. The year is 1941, and the world is in turmoil. The United States has yet to enter World War II, but the country is preparing for the possibility of war. As men left to fight overseas, the labor force at home was depleted. The government needed workers to fill the void and keep the economy running. We are introduced to the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, NACA, where we meet Dorothy Vaughan, one of the first African American women hired to work in the organization. Dorothy had a degree in mathematics and quickly became a valuable asset to the organization. Despite her impressive qualifications, she was only given a job as a human computer, calculating complex equations by hand. As the war effort ramped up, NACA's workload increased. They needed more workers, and they needed them quickly. The government turned to women, who were previously not considered for these types of jobs. Women from all backgrounds and ethnicities were recruited to work in NACA. These women, including Dorothy Vaughan, were the backbone of NACA's computing department. While the women's work was essential, they were still segregated from their white counterparts. The African American women, including Dorothy, worked in a separate building and had limited opportunities for advancement. However, this didn't stop them from excelling at their work. They were determined to prove their worth and show that they could do the job just as well as anyone else. As the war continued, NACA's work became even more critical. They were tasked with designing and testing new aircraft to help the United States win the war. The women's work was instrumental in the success of these projects. They were responsible for calculating trajectories, wind tunnel testing, and analyzing flight data. Dorothy Vaughan was a natural leader and recognized the potential of electronic computers. She taught herself and her team how to program and operate these new machines, which eventually replaced the human computers. This shift opened up new opportunities for the women in NACA and helped pave the way for future generations of women in the field of computing. And that brings us to the end of Chapter 2 of Hidden Figures. This chapter shows us how the United States mobilized for World War II and the significant role women played in this effort. The women of NACA, including Dorothy Vaughan, defied expectations and showed that they were just as capable as their male counterparts. Their contributions were essential to the success of the war effort and helped shape the future of computing. Join us next time as we dive into Chapter 3 of Hidden Figures.